Oh. My bad. My friend wanted me to stop streaming for some reason. He didn't feel comfortable at all. So. I don't get why. Yeah, so. My bad. Yeah, no.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded at the 8. Oh, good move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 70 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just wiped it away, didn't they? They just said to everyone, we're the better team.
Yeah, no,
we just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. They will be led out by the second overall pick back in 2016. Hard to believe he's already in his 4th season. Carson Wentz.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. From the gun, it's Wentz. That's caught by Howard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. A quick pass out to Aguilar. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down. Meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a nice play?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 30 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Oh, my God, get it.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
12 and 13.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, he covered a lot of ground, 82 yards on the punt return. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Ain't that hockey?
And we always talk. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
It's caught by Aguilar. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the red zone now, Wentz. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 12 more yards there and another first down. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing now is Wentz. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Wentz.
Wow.
And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh my God. Whoa.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Yep.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Are you waiting?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more
better,
important than it
yo,
actually
chill.
is. Right? I don't want.
The ball comes out.
Well,
It's picked up
you're
by
going
the
to get hit like that,
Cowboys.
then, buddy. If you can tell.
And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half,
Oh,
and let's go
crap.
out and play the way we
Oh,
know that we
come on.
can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield, and he's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Let's make it open.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. 20! And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys! Terrell Owens, 44 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Everybody likes to see the long ball throw.
I don't even
but
know
when you
Cowboy
throw it
players
underneath
or Raven
and you see
players.
someone catch the ball, secure
Ain't
it,
got no Tom
make
Brady.
their moves,
That's
and then
cool.
turn it into
That's
bigger
all.
plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
Oh,
I
you
like
went
it, though,
Jonah.
because
Oh,
you're
wow.
exactly
You like
right.
that, don't you?
All game
Yeah.
long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Giants,
I
huh?
like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Are you
So
gonna
they had a big
discipline
loss
Swayze?
on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long.
Oh, yep. Come on, throw me a pick. You know you want to, thank you.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys turn that interception into it. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Dak.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 40, past the 20, 10. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
That means it's slowing the ball and shot the clock. Yeah.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us, and they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Could also result in a melee later, though. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
From the gun on third down, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
He got replaced by a rookie.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The ball.
And the Cowboys have recovered.
He's so bun.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Again, it's Elliott.
Oh, okay.
He's to the 10.
Okay, then. Thank you.
He'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Longest stumble recovery ever, man.
A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they... And he takes off with it. It's a fake. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This is taken at the 3.
Oh, come on. Why'd you have to tackle me?
Nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Yep.
Wentz now to throw. And he connects with Ertz. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Wentz.
Oh, that's slow.
And that's complete to Jeffrey.
And
he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain. Stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Wentz to throw again. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Again, it's Wentz.
Oh, my God.
Incompletion there, so that breaks a streak of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
10-2, sir. Watch the slap.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. Elliott a 1st down and more. And some room to work. And finally taken down at the 15.
Okay.
A big run that time by Elliott. 59 yards.
What the hell is this? What? Let me look at this here. That's interesting right there. That's... Okay, I juke him out. What the fu... Okay. Well... He goes to the ground. Oh my God, his foot's in the damn ground. Wow. That's... In the stumble recovery. Hold on here. He stepped on him. How do you... Wow, okay. Well,
for him on the
I'll take
ground.
it.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's Elliott. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you... Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
Dang.
Nicely done.
Do you know who Saquon Barkley is? Yeah. Saquon plays for the Giants. Well, yeah, the ball. If your knee's down, you can. If your knee's down, and then if you fumble the ball, it could be challenged because it won't be a fumble recovery for the team.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
Oh, I get ball first, all right.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
As quick as I can.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
I'll be streaming Thursday too.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott.
Yup.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Elliott.
Come on.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Now it's Aikman. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw
please.
Deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
How do you handle that?
Amari Cooper there to make the grab. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it. Because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer.
Yeah.
Ride their momentum.
The Cowboys lost to
but
the
you have to
Jets
give them
too.
something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
This is Kenyon Drake, the 4th-year man from Alabama. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Fitzpatrick.
No way.
I
was about to say, if he gets over 3, I'm going to lose it.
No call,
that's 3
and
people
third
as
down.
well.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
You go tight. You got tight.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A 1st down carry by Elliott.
Guess what?
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This is Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Can you hear me talk right now?
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start.
I don't know why.
Did a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. They'll run on first down. Elliott.
Yo, if he gets...
So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Yeah.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they...
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Don't go to the stage, though.
Touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Go, Dak.
And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
Huh. Oh, that's interesting, man.
Here, break up the Dolphins, CD. I mean, 2nd straight win, and now 2-7 following the win in Indianapolis in Week 10.
Well, they won't throw them a parade for these 2 wins, but still, how great do they feel right now? Let's face it. If you're going to have Brian...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot.
Okay, come on. Alright.
Back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Going right side.
Yo, don't go backwards. What are you doing?
He is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Second and 5
he had me.
Fitzpatrick. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Open man, it's Allen. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. On first and 10. Fitzpatrick.
What?
And
Oh my
that will
God.
be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was trying to get that back to Allen, but it's going to be second down.
Oh, he coming
So
yesterday.
now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Final play of the half.
I got buried.
Fitzpatrick.
Oh, dangerous too now. Oh
It's
my.
going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2
Talking about
remain.
yesterday, right?
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
I just man.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Marn out at, and he takes off with it.
You hold the block and going. Slow. I'm not.
And the
Okay,
fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh, he was.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
Oh my God.
To have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better.
We'll find out. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And that'll make it third down.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down.
Dude.
That's caught by Parker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down.
They did not get a first down.
For many people, that's not your standard play call in that third down situation. But for so many offenses, they just want the ball in the hands of their playmakers in open space. And after he caught it, he did a nice job picking up the first down.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing Fitzpatrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it.
She don't live down here.
Here's Matt Hawk now.
Games.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Yeah, I hope.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. He's topping the century mark already, receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense.
He knocked down my freaking guy.
Play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, you used to play games together. That little purple dragon game, Spiral, that game. That game was fun.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to pull it on. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for two. That's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more.
What system do you have?
Back now in Miami, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Fitzpatrick. And he hits Drake. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Yeah.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Fitzpatrick. And that is intercepted on the sideline.
Okay.
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Second down looking to throw, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again, Fitzpatrick.
Get in there, get him.
Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football.
Wow.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
You're slow, man.
Jeff Heath.
Dang,
and to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The intended receiver there, Allen.
60 out more.
On 1st down, it's Elliott dancing away at the 30. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
Football game.
So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Wait, hold that block. Yep, there we go.
There he goes, right side. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Partner, they're up big.
Well, they haven't scored?
Wow. For a regular PAT, yet they fake it and get it.
40.
Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Swayden was peaceful yesterday.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. First down, Fitzpatrick. And that's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. But it'll be second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 2nd and 10, Fitzpatrick.
What?
He finds
Oh, my God. You better get him. Oh.
It's a big play there for Miami. 58 yards.
244.
Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. His tight end, Dwayne Allen, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal. On second and goal, Fitzpatrick. And that is caught. We're going to see this one at the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
Wow, you got scores on?
You're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
You got scored, don't you?
This will be fielded at the 6.
How old are you again?
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the back and let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
which one?
Just don't really do that in the NFL.
The one last night? Oh, cool. Girl, you know, don't you get it? Remember? Is she really an answer? Oh wow. Oh. Oh, I got. Wow, I just realized I had trophies up there. I don't know. Who are you talking about? Who brings what to white? Ah, he's a Simon. God. Oh, you. Oh, okay. I got you now. All right. This game hates me. That's what it does. Sway was in one of the streams today. Yeah. Extra money. Sway stayed in here for 3 hours. And she went shopping. That's... Quick out. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh. Yeah, Shroom was... Oh, okay, I got you now. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while. Crap, I don't want to know. I'm playing on streaming Resident Evil tomorrow again. So, freaking Sway got me playing that dang game now. I'm gonna give it the dang kicker. I'm gonna rebound. Really? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It was crazy. So, do you get anything going on for Christmas or anything? Uh, re really? You give me this bum? This bum? You serious, bro? Ah, see, he don't play for the Cowboys. He's getting sold right away. Ooh. I'm getting sold for coins, buddy. So, what time are you planning going to bed at night? You got 8:30. I'm tripping. Dang, 8 cent speed. Wow, for him. I got the most. Crap, I'm gonna go buy that thing back. Dang, who does going up? Jake. Uh, are you in my stream, Jake? What's up, man? Dang, who that is good of? It's not like I only at 93. Okay, I need to go buy Woozy back. Jake, what's up? Are you in my stream right now? Or were you? Dude, what? When? Oh, one dunk made a dunker just like you, and guess what? He's already dunking on people as a 72. That's what I told him. I don't know. My dude's at 81 though. Shit. Yeah, no, he's not joining our. He ain't joining my party. I don't know why. I invite him. One not invite him. That's funny because one like lady just got off. Did you see my stream today? I streamed for 3 hours. What game was I playing then, Jake? For 3 hours. Nope, it was Resident Evil. Yesterday. I was playing the very first one that in the mansion. That one. I had this one person in my stream. Freaking was grocery shopping and watching me. No. No. He got wasted yesterday. Yesterday night. Oh! Did you really? Did he say anything to you? Oh. There we go. Yeah. Do you want to play some park with me? Alright. Alright. Megan, I'm gonna reset the stream and go play park with Jake. Megan and them. Alright.